My lecture is called From Recycle to Salvation to Timeless, and it's about recent work of my studio, which is called Boym Partners. We're industrial designers in New York City. And me and my partner, Constantine Boym, have been working together since 1998. And this year, we're the recipients of the National Design Award in Product Design. So I'd like to show you one aspect of our work that actually doesn't get a lot of play, and that's mostly in the direction of renewable work. So, okay, great. Okay, so now I'm ready. Amidst a flurry of new trends yearly promoted by mass media, there exists an often voiced desire for timeless, everlasting values, for design described as permanent and archetypal. Our new collection, Timeless Objects, attempts to make the pieces as timeless as ancient bronze monuments. Inside each piece, there's a found object, either a disposable item or anonymous thing culled from the mundane texture of our everyday life. Once we apply our special treatment, the familiar shapes start to look and feel like bronze sculptures. Trivial objects suddenly look permanent and essential. Are these pieces brand new, or have they been made a long time ago? We imagine objects that define time and obsolescence, things that withstand fluctuations of trends and styles. Timeless objects are both populist and connoisseur. They juxtapose the maker's marks alongside the factory made. They are individualistic and also humble archetypes at the same time. Timeless is a mashup of the space where design and craft intersect, but it is cognizant of carrying on the historical lineage of the Italian designers of the 1970s and 1980s. Thus said, the project isn't in debt equally to designer makers such as Ettore Sass and Gaetano Pesce, but also industrial designers such as the Castiglione brothers, who utilized ready-made objects in mass-market products. Another influence on the timeless is my partner Constantine's former employer, Alessandro Mendini, the Italian designer and theorist, who spectacularly attempted to fuse painterly techniques with historical designs in his Proust chair. Timeless is also in line with earlier Boym projects, and I'd like to introduce you to a few of them here, such as Recycle. When the Recycle collection was shown in 1988, the statement was so unusual that older people were actually correcting us, saying the word recycle doesn't even exist. But ideas were part of the culture, and we're very open to other people taking them over. The Recycle project was really the first step in understanding how to bring the beauty of the everyday out in mundane products that were normally considered disposable, such as milk cartons, tin cans, beer bottles, using plywood as framing for objects such as diverse as desk accessories, tabletop serving pieces, and as you can see, flower vases. This is a different project that actually came out of the Recycle objects. This is Lessie Tin Man, which is the first commercial product we developed as a result of our experiments with recycled cultural material. In the next project, Sears Style, we produced a one-of-a-kind furniture collection using the replacement parts from the Sears catalog as samples, quote unquote. Prominent among them is a pillow with arms that grace countless college students' dorm rooms. Here, the same pillow is appropriated for a mashup with a modern chair built on an oak frame. In the Salvation ceramics, the project attempts to give new life to objects discarded by society. Mismatched ceramic pieces from thrift shops are assembled into sumptuous new objects. Each object is inevitably one of a kind, and over 50 pieces were presented in May 2000 at the Vitra showroom in New York. Since 2002, selected pieces are in the collection are in production by Marcel Wander's Dutch company Moy. The connection between these precedents I just showed and timeless objects is that timeless objects also aspire to conform to a conventional definition of design by fulfilling a practical function and decorative one, which are referenced by their materials and techniques. Making timeless objects has required a great deal of time and experimentation. As designers of objects with small production runs, we developed an assembly line technique using local vocationally trained helpers, not unlike the Formula One racing car. Sometimes I call it a Wonka design factory. Most importantly, we're attempting to bridge the gap between high-end design and low-end prices with our unlimited editions. In the first step, the objects are carefully chosen to delineate the most essential of the archetypes. Some are culled from recycling, such as wine bottles, and some are free-cycled, like furniture, from our upstate transfer station. Also, we work with natural elements like branches and rocks that are unlimited and free by nature. A two-part epoxy material is applied over the surfaces of the objects with our own proprietary technique. All the pieces are made by hand at our studio in an unlimited edition. Each piece is within the framework of our instructions, but has the artistic nuances and fingerprints and gestures of the helpers. Each object literally carries the fingerprints of its maker. We're using the power of the internet in selling and distributing our timeless objects through our own successful e-commerce site at Boym.com, where we are able to showcase our own work developed in-house on product development track, utilizing local resources, and hopscotch over the potential marketing and middlemen to bring our work directly to the public. Another source of USA and EU distribution is Wilma Wabnitz of Wabnitz Editions, who also works with Droog Design and Moy in this country and has over 250 museum and gift stores as clients. This is actually a slide of the installation that we did last month in Lisbon. It was actually the first public presentation of the timeless objects, Experimenta '09. It will also be seen next week at Cooper Hewitt National Design Museum in Design USA. And this is actually the little vignette that we organized for the vitrine. And in 2 weeks, we will have Timeless will open at Right 20 in Chicago, where we will present unique works created to accompany the exhibition pieces. And this is actually an installation shot or a little rendering of what we hope the exhibition is going to look like. In the future, it's becoming more and more of a reality that design is becoming a more democratic, open activity that aims to involve public at large and entire local communities. Our template for soon to object manufacturing will continue to proliferate, like the little design practice we've established in economically depressed areas such as upstate New York and hopefully all over America. Thank you.